Okay, let's be real for a second. Studying can be a total drag. You've got notes scattered everywhere, you're not sure where to even begin, and revision just feels like this giant mountain you have to climb. But what if you had a personal learning partner? A tool built from the ground up to make the whole thing simpler and way more effective. Let's take a look at how something like this could be a complete game changer. We've all been there, right? Staring at a textbook, just wondering how on earth all that information is supposed to get into your brain before the next big test. The real question is, how do you go from feeling confused to feeling confident? Well, it all starts with one simple, clean screen. See, the whole idea here isn't just to dump a bunch of information on you. It's to build a personalized study space, a digital hub that actually gets who you are and what you need to learn. So let's see what that really looks like when you jump in. And that personal touch? It starts right away. The very first thing you do is pick your school year. And what that means is, from this point on, every single piece of content you see is perfectly matched to what you're learning in class. No more wading through stuff that's not even for you. Okay, so the platform knows your year. Now the doors really open up to a whole world of subjects. This is where you get to take the wheel and build a learning path that actually works for you. Let's check out the options. So maybe you're tackling history. You can dive straight into the Norman Conquest, or explore the world of the Tudors and Stuarts. Everything's laid out super clearly, and check this out, your progress is already being tracked right there at the top. Nice. Or, you know what? Maybe you're in more of a science mood. One click, and you're ready to explore the periodic table or health and lifestyle. I love this little fact of the day up here. It's a small thing, but it just gets your brain warmed up and curious. Or hey, maybe you want to jump over to geography and get into tectonic hazards. The main thing here is just how easy it is. You can just bounce between subjects, depending on what homework you have, or just whatever you feel like revising that day. No fuss. So you've picked your subject, you've picked your chapter, but how do you actually, learn the material? This is where a really simple but powerful process kicks in, and it's designed to help you master any topic, one step at a time. It all boils down to these 3 simple steps. First, you learn the core ideas. Second, you see them in action with video. And third, you practice what you've learned to make sure it actually sticks in your brain. Let's see how that works. Okay, so here we are inside the health and lifestyle chapter, and we're starting with key concepts. Notice how instead of a giant wall of text, it lets you build your foundation one solid piece at a time. Next up, you just click over to the YouTube Videos tab, and for each little concept, the platform has already found a perfect, relevant video for you. This is so smart because it helps you visualize the ideas you just read about, making them way easier to remember. And finally, you hit the Practice tab. This is where you put your brain to work with a quick quiz. See, it's not just about passively reading. This step forces you to actually pull that information out of your memory, which is absolutely crucial for making it stick long term. But, beyond that core learn and practice loop, there's another layer here that is just incredibly powerful. The whole platform has an AI built right in, and it basically acts like your own personal tutor on call 24/7. This is where you really see the magic of the AI. On the left, you've got a standard, kind of dry textbook explanation of cell structures. It's correct, sure, but a little boring. But after you click Expand with AI, look at the difference on the right. It's not just more detailed, it finds totally new ways to help you understand. It even comes up with analogies to make things click, describing a cell as a tiny, bustling miniature city. I mean, come on, that instantly makes the whole idea feel so much more real and easier to remember. It's a little feature that has a huge impact. And it doesn't just stop at making things clearer. The AI can cook up an endless stream of new revision questions for you. So here it's asking about the nucleus. You give it your best shot, then click to reveal a super detailed answer. It's literally like having a tutor right there ready to quiz you anytime. So you're learning, you're practicing, you're getting help from your AI tutor, but how do you keep track of it all? Well, the final piece of the puzzle is being able to see your progress and know exactly what you should focus on next. This is your analytics dashboard. And it's not just a boring history of what you've done, it gives you personalized revision suggestions for topics you haven't quite mastered yet. Think of it as your study command center, pointing you exactly where you need to go for the biggest impact. The key idea here is something called chapter mastery.
This isn't just about whether you've finished something, it actually measures how well you get a topic based on your quiz scores. It's a simple, visual way to see your strengths and find the spots that need a little more work.
And this view just brings that whole journey to life. For every chapter, you can see exactly which concepts you've mastered. And honestly, there's something so satisfying about watching that progress bar fill up, knowing that you're genuinely understanding the material. So, when you put it all together, the personalized content, that learn, reinforce, practice loop, the AI tutor, and the progress tracking, you end up with a complete system. It's literally everything you need to learn, practice, and actually master any subject. What it does is transform that daunting job of studying into something that's manageable, trackable, and honestly, even kind of fun. It really is like having a study superpower. So the only question left is, how would you use it?